When you were a kid, did you play games like King of the Mountain or musical chairs? The key of the game was the last person on top of the hill or the last person with a chair is the person who wins. The reality is the person who could stay in the game the longest was the person who came out on top. Well, when it comes to business, it's really not a whole lot different. You know, I meet people week in and week out who make statements to me like this: I'm going to try it for a while and see if it works, or I'm going to give it 90 days to see if I can make any money with it. Well, that mindset is a mindset of failure from the beginning, because they're not intending to stay in the game. They haven't decided to be the last man or woman standing. They are already ready to cut bait and run. And so the real key to this is being willing to stay in the game. You know, I've talked to people who have, hit the upper echelons of earning in their network marketing companies or in their businesses, and one of the things that I find is consistent is they've been around a while. And the reason that they are successful is because they were willing to persevere when others were simply ready to give up and quit. You know, it's interesting, we look at top earners in our industry and we pay attention to the big checks, but rarely do we really listen to the backstory. We don't listen to those 5, 6, 7, 8, sometimes 10 plus years of struggle that may have gone into laying the foundation for their success. Now, that doesn't mean everybody has to struggle like that. It doesn't mean that it takes that long for everybody. But the reality is they were willing to go the distance. And that's the question for you. Are you willing to go the distance? Are you willing to stay in the game when it's uncomfortable, when it's costing you more than you're making? Are you willing to stay in the game when you're being stretched? Are you willing to stay in the game when it's taking up time and you're having to choose between television or going out or fishing or whatever it is to build your business? You see, those are the things that really determine whether you're going to find success in your business or not. Are you willing to devote the time that it takes to make it work, no matter how long that is, no matter what the cost is? You know, there's a story in the Bible, a parable that Jesus tells, and it's about a man who sees a pearl of great price, a pearl of great value, and it's worth so much that he sells everything else that he owns so he can obtain that pearl. And the reality is, your dreams and your goals are that pearl. Are they worth sacrificing everything else to make it happen? You know, that's the challenge most people run up against. And the sad part is, for most people, their dreams and goals simply aren't worth the sacrifice. And that's too bad, because they miss out on so much more that they could see and do and be a part of if they would just push through and persevere. So today I want to encourage you, be the king of the mountain, be the last man or woman standing, be the one who is there triumphant in the end because you were willing to stay the course, to push through, to persevere. We'd love to connect with you on our fan page. Click the link below to do that. You can find out more about what we do there, and I look forward to talking with you again soon.